help our country have hope by demonstrating collaborative action, as you have done before. We are turning into a nation of traumatized survivors.
A U.S. Senate committee tonight hearing and discussing ways to tackle the gun violence epidemic gripping the nation. Judiciary Committee Chair and Illinois Senator Dick Durbin cites data that shows in 2022, 48,000 people in the U.S. were killed in firearm-related deaths. Here at home, those seeing gun violence firsthand tell First Alert 4 declaring this as a public health crisis is long overdue. Our Melanie Johnson reports those on the front line are worried that if something is not done soon, more lives will be taken.
Now I'm a victim of gun violence, and surviving it every day is just, sometimes it just leaves me with a tear in my eye.
It's been 2 years since bullets on a St. Louis street changed Anthony Taylor's life forever.
I can't run again. And it's a constant struggle. Make an adjustment to a prosthetic.
Losing a leg and almost losing his life inspired him to create AMP Connections, an organization fighting to stop gun violence.
Everybody think you're okay. I still to this day don't think I'm okay, but I know that in the society they don't care about what's going on because the next big thing gonna be happening and you forgot. So I think your story is always lost.
45% of patients with a gunshot wound are likely to return within 5 years with another one. That is a stunning statistic.
Those stories, Illinois lawmaker Dick Durbin bringing to the Senate floor at a judiciary hearing to discuss why gun violence is a public health crisis.
Surely we can find some common ground between parties to create real change for the American people when it comes to this public health crisis of gun violence.
To be there in that audience, I wish the rest of the country could really get on board and understand what this means and how we've got to do something about it.
Christine Alewski founded Faces Not Forgotten 10 years ago, and in November was brought to Washington, D.C. to show the young victims whose lives have been taken because of guns. The faces on this quilt, painted by the students at CVPA High School.
We were losing less than 7 children a day when I began. The quilts now have 8 portraits on them because we lose 8 children in that age group every single day to gun violence.
For Anthony, he hopes these testimonies of survival brings a real solution to a problem crippling his community.
Well overdue. It's nobody hears stories. You suffer in silence every day.
Both Faces Not Forgotten and AMP Connection welcome donations this Giving Tuesday to put a stop to gun violence. We'll have that information for you in this story on the KMOV News app. Melanie Johnson, First Alert 4.
According to Senator Dick Durbin, more than half of the people killed by firearms were suicides. That's the highest percentage since 2001, and 4 out of every 10 shot end in homicides.
Just ahead.